Because I was cussing out people last time.
Hey,
It was my
Kendra. I'm
Wi-Fi.
trying to get something.
Hello?
I met you
Wait, have you been here before?
Tiffany.
Let's do it. Okay, tell everybody your name.
38.
Tiffany, how old are you?
Mm-hmm.
38.
From LA, yeah.
LA, correct? Okay.
I'm a Cancer.
What's your zodiac sign?
We are the best sign.
He's a Cancer. Tiffany, LA, 38, Cancer. What do you do again for a living?
I'm a CFO for a media company.
Just CFO for a media company. You have children, correct?
9.
2 kids. How old are your kids? Okay, so so sometimes on Instagram there's a lag. So I just wait 7 seconds before you answer, okay? So this is Tiffany, 38, Cancer, LA, a CFO, she for a media company, 2 kids. How old are your kids again? Wait 7 seconds.
15 and 9. Yeah.
Are they both by the same man? Oh, yes. And when did you get divorced? Wait 7 seconds.
4 years ago. So like
4 years ago. I cannot wait. So again, backstory, if you just tuned in, I literally met her in person last night, and she was on, I guess, I thought it was a date, but I guess it was, I don't know what it was, but my guy told her to come on my show, and I just thought that was very interesting that I'm like, she's here with your boy, and you're trying to set her up with somebody else. What is that about? But let's do it. What kind of man are you looking for? Wait 7 seconds.
Okay, for me, I want someone that's ready to be like a real partner. You have to know who you are as a man. You have to be stable in your life. I prefer if you have kids already, or if you've been in a long-term relationship before, or even been married, because I feel like you understand, us divorcees, like you get it and you understand, like, we're not here to waste time. Like, I want a life partner. I heard you ask the other girl. I do want someone that is financially stable, and that's only because I am. So you got to be able to match me.
Okay, here's where the BS is about to start. Okay, here it comes. I can already tell. I haven't even seen this video, but I can tell. Here's where the BS is about to come. Okay, I need somebody to match me. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
So let's stay right there for a second. What does matching you look like? Like, what's the minimum? Wait 7 seconds.
I would say, like just a 6-figure man. We live in LA. It's expensive. But you got to be able to afford, like, the lifestyle of, like, traveling and going out, have some sort of nest egg. I would say, like, above 200. It has to be above 200.
Has to be above 200. Let me ask you, because you do have you work in the media company, you're a CFO. I'm assuming you're around men who obviously make that or more. Are you trying to date within your environment? Wait 7 seconds.
You don't necessarily have to be in entertainment or media. But yes, I do. I do know a lot of people in the finance arena, in the tech arena. So I just would want someone that can kind of keep up with that. Yeah.
See, this is where it just becomes insanity, okay? Because these women have these high expectations, and she's around men like this, but she can't get any of those types of men, okay? She has 2 children. Those men are, they're not looking for a woman. They're not checking for a woman that has 2 kids. I don't care how much. See, for her, again, she's leading with the wrong thing. She's leading with her money, her position, her lifestyle. She's leading with all these things, and she wants a man making over $200,000. He has to have a nest egg. He has to have all these kinds of things because she wants him to, again, ladies, she wants a man to get on her program, right? She's not willing to change to get on a man's program. She wants the man to come on her program. And they always try to use this term about matching and, matching this and matching. No, you want a man to get onto your program, because if he has all these things, you're going to want him to do certain things with those things, right? You're going to want him to spend money and travel and do, you're going to want him to do the things that makes you happy instead of you doing the things that makes him happy, which will then allow you to live in a world that's happy. Now, I know that that's kind of deep and it might sound a little red pillish for some of you people that some subscribers out there, but the bottom line is, ladies, you have to quit trying to get men onto your program. That's not how things work. Okay.
Okay. So
It's my
are there many
preference. It's just
say it again?
I would prefer someone that, you know, they're stable with their life.
Understand. So we're about to go to your deal breakers. So is a deal breaker a man that makes less than 200K? Wait 7 seconds.
When I say a deal breaker, it depends, of course, what state you live in. For California, yeah, you got to be above 200.
Above 200, child. All right. So what are your deal breakers? Wait 7 seconds.
Inconsistency, number one. Someone that doesn't really put forth much effort, that thinks like, oh, okay, like, you're not gonna like, what are you doing? How's your day? Good morning, and me to death. Like, no, like make a plan. Tell me to be ready at 7 o'clock, at 8 o'clock. Like, we're going here, we're gonna do this. Someone that is ready to be serious. Like, I don't want someone that has a huge roster of women in rotation. Like, I'm not ready, but I do want to get remarried one day. So I want someone that has that same likeness. Also someone who's very goal-oriented, family-oriented. And if you're a liar, if you're like, a compulsive cheater, like, don't waste my time.
See, and I did a video a while back about women putting this kind of stuff on their profiles, right? Or I posted it somewhere, I can't remember, but women always say this thing. They don't want a man that's a liar and you can't be a cheater, okay? But what you got to realize, ladies, if he's a liar, you're not going to know he's a liar till after you get into the relationship anyway, right? So it's all just, it's trial and error, okay? And, you're just not going to know these things. A man's not going to come out. If he's a liar, if he's a cheater, he's not going to come out and say, by the way, I'm a liar and a cheater. I mean, it just sounds ridiculous, okay? I guess it makes people feel good to put that out there.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way? Wait 7 seconds.
Yeah, so I'm tall, as you know. So you have to be over 6 feet would probably be the shortest.
I mean, she's cute now, and but she has to realize, with her current age, her whole situation, she has 2 children. She didn't say I can't remember if she said how old they are, but she's coming with a turnkey, ready-made situation, so she's looking for a guy that's going to be a stepdad, basically. That's what she's looking for. So.
Woo. So 6 feet is the shortest.
And on top of that, she wants him to make $200,000. So she wants a $200,000 a year making.
Your mama still working in them $10 houses?
200K is the minimum amount of money. Are you open to black men only, or are you open to all races? Wait 7 seconds.
I prefer black men, but I'm open to. We'll see. We'll see.
You're open. I want to say this because I think we have this conversation a lot of my show, and then some people even say that, KENDRA tries to stop black women for wanting men that make a lot of money. That's not the case. I actually have a lot of friends, black women in particular, who are married to men who make very well, 6 figures and above. So I know it's a reality. The challenge, and I want to say this too, I understand the desire of any woman wanting a man that either matches her or wants more. Like, I understand that with my logical brain. The problem is there enough to go for every woman? And then that's what happens. Like, is there enough men that every woman is describing to be equally partnered up with? And then also too, I'm assuming monogamy is important to you. Wait 7 seconds.
For me, monogamy is very important. That's the problem that I will say I find in today's time. A lot of men, especially men that are of a certain status, they're players. They're, you know, they have like a whole bunch of different women. It's like, I'm not here for that, especially being a mom. And I have my kids all the time. It's something that I don't want to get into that pattern of like, oh, okay, like, you know, I'm with a man today, I'm out and about. And, you know, when you start going to certain places.
Yeah, because you have to realize, especially at your age, that men, especially the type of men that you want that have those types of means and a certain type of lifestyle, those men have options. Okay, no matter how cute you are, okay, no matter what position you hold at whatever media company that you work for, that's not important to a man. He has other options for women that are less demanding than you are being with 2 children. That's the thing. You want a man, and I keep harping on this because it's so important, and I hope ladies understand and finally get this. You keep asking a man to pay a price that you did not have previous men pay for. Okay, so you know she wants a lot. She wants a man to take care of children that are not his, because that's what's going to end up happening. Okay, he may not have to be, you know, the father may be involved with the children, but you know he's still going to have to be that stepdad. On top of that, you want him to make over $200,000 and be faithful. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, because I mean, Kevin Samuels used to bring this point home all the time. And that's why one of the reasons he was just, so many women loved him, but equal amount of women hated him, because it's a reality and it's just the truth. You have to come to grips with what it is that you're asking for and the world that you're in, and play the hand that you're dealt right now.
Is you run into like some of the same people over and over. And I've noticed that it's been difficult to find like men that want to be monogamous, but I believe that there's someone out there.
Absolutely. I mean, but let's say he wants to be monogamous but doesn't reach your financial requirements.
I mean, as long as he's, you know, here's my thing. As long as you're successful and you are financially sound overall, and you know how to budget, and you have some sort of savings where it's like, you know, let something happen and you can't work anymore. Not saying that I wouldn't support my man, because I 1000% would, but I don't want anyone that's like in severe debt. Like, I'm not trying to take care of anybody.
See, she's not going to respect a man that makes less than her. She's probably not going to fully respect a man that makes more than her, because she wants him to be on her program. But certainly if she wants a man that's making over $200,000. Okay. If she met a man making $100,000, she's not going to respect that man. She may mess around with the guy, but she's going to kind of put him into this box of, you know, where she's going to try to be controlling and kind of control the whole situation, because she kind of outshines him in that aspect. And if she finds a man that would allow that to happen, she'll be happy with that. Yeah, she'll be happy with that, because, you know, he'll fall. He's not going to have as many. He'll still have options, and don't get me wrong. And the thing what she has to realize is the process of even getting into a relationship with somebody like her is very time consuming, because you're asking him to split time. Like, you know, you want him to do all these things, but you have 2 children. So your time is going to be split, you know, probably 3 ways if the father is still involved. You got to split your time with the 2 children and the father. That's 3 other people he has to share you with, but you want him to be monogamous and not have somebody else. That's ridiculous. It doesn't even make sense.
Got you. We're going to keep going, but I mean, I didn't comment on a lot of things. Like Tyler Perry had a video and he was saying to black women, he knows black women that happy relationships and they make more than their counterpart, and he got a lot of backlash. And here's how I always say this: life is not one size fit all. You know, I don't believe in one way. I believe that whatever works for you. So there's some women who aren't housewives and are being well taken care of, but you also don't know what they potentially are dealing with, right? There might be a case where you might have to go 50-50. There might be a case where you might go 75-25. Who knows? I do know this though. Everybody I know in committed relationships, everything changed.
All right, guys, I'm not gonna put you through any more of this with this lady. But ladies, I just want to speak to you just for a moment so you can understand, okay? Because I do try to educate, have fun on this program, so we can all live in a better world. But the bottom line is, you got to quit asking for such a high price from men that you didn't have other guys pay previously. Now, she was married, okay, and yes, she has 2 kids with that person. But for instance, like she said, she was intimate a few months ago. Okay. So now she didn't have that as a requirement. Like, she didn't say she has to be married. Okay. Before she has intimacy. She didn't say that, but you know, but the guy that ends up being with her is going to have to pay a higher price than this guy she was intimate with a few months ago. Cause it could have been a guy that wasn't making 200,000. It was, you know, so, you know, this is where it gets really in a slippery place for a lot of ladies, because they overvalue themselves. And it's okay with valuing yourself, but don't overvalue to take yourself out of the market. So anyway, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, share, like the video, join the mob.
Rockefeller forever, Holmes for life.